Hi guys, today we have my special friend Stephanie modeling for us. Hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. So I've already primed Stephanie's eyes with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and now I'm going in with this e.l.f. blending brush and MAC soft brown eyeshadow, and I'm just using that in her crease and really trying to blend that out to give it a really nice soft diffused look. This is going to be our transition color to help blend out all the darker colors that we're going to go in with later. Now I'm taking NARS Galapagos eyeshadow on this e.l.f. pencil brush, and I'm just placing that on the outer V of the eyelid very softly and a very small amount before I start to blend it out. I'm going to take that same brush and dip it into the Hoola Bronzer by Benefit, and I'm really going to start blending out the product. Now I am going to switch brushes a little bit later on to the first brush that we were using, but for now I'm just really carving out where I want the most shadow to go before I start blending it out, so there is where the most pigmentation will be. Now as you can see, I picked up the same brush we used when we first used Soft Brown by MAC, and I'm using that to blend out any harsh edges, and I'm using Hoola Bronzer again to help me blend it out and get really diffused lines and a nice blended effect. The key to this look is really making sure to blend all the edges so you get a seamless blended effect. So you really just want to keep blending. That's where you want to spend most of your time. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to take the same brush and start to bring that Galapagos eyeshadow into the inner crease of her eyelid. And this is really just going to create a larger eye, and it's going to start to tie in the whole look. Now I'm going in with mint brush number 20, and I'm just taking that brush and lightly blending all the three colors that we just blended together and really bringing in that Galapagos eyeshadow into the inner crease like I had done with the other brush. I want to make it really diffused. And now I want to intensify that outer V color, so I went back in adding more Galapagos eyeshadow and then blending it out again with some Hoola Bronzer by Benefit. Once you're happy with the intensity of the shadows and the way it looks blended, you can go in with your lid color. I'm going in with Half Baked from the Naked 1 and 2 palette and just using an Urban Decay brush to place this all over the eyelid. Now taking Strange from the Naked 3 palette, I'm just placing that underneath the eyebrow and the top of the brow bone to really blend out the color and give her a highlighted effect. And then I'm taking a baby wipe and just wiping the rest of her face and just getting rid of any fallout that might have happened from the eyeshadows. And now we're going to move on to the face. I'm going in with Benefit Professional Face Primer, and I'm just using that to prime all over her face, focusing it on the T-zone where her pores are the largest. And then going in with this Mint number 10 brush, I'm going in with the Makeup Forever HD foundation and applying that all over her face and blending down into her neck as well. So taking mint brush number 12, I'm just placing some concealer underneath her eyelids, on the bridge of her nose, a little bit about her mouth, underneath her chin, and also on her forehead to give her a really highlighted effect. And I'm blending that out with the e.l.f. concealer brush. Now using that same brush, I'm taking an e.l.f. concealer in a shade darker than her skin tone and just placing that along the hollows of her cheekbone, her forehead, her nose, and underneath her lip to make it look a lot more bigger. She has smaller lips, that's why I'm doing that step, and then I'm going to blend it out with my beauty blender, really making sure to diffuse all the harsh edges. I'm going to go in with the Ben Nye Banana Powder and set the lighter concealer we used to highlight Stephanie's face, and I'm using a Sigma brush to do this. To set her contour, I'm going in with this Tarte contour powder, and then I'm just going to go and make sure to also set the contour around her nose. So I'm switching to a smaller brush, which is mint brush number 20, their blending brush. I'm placing Benefit's WhatsApp highlighter all over where I put the lighter concealer and blending that out with mint brush number 12 to really highlight her face. Then I'm going in with this NYX Mosaic blush on mint brush number 46 and blending it out with a beauty blender. On top of that, I'm going to go in with a lip primer just to make sure the lipstick lasts all night long, and then going in with the Chanel lip liner, I'm lining and filling in her lips with that. And then on top of that, to add some gloss, I'm going in with this Bobbi Brown lip gloss and then a little bit of this MAC lip gloss on the center of the lips, and then blend it out as she just kind of moves her lips together. Now taking Hoola Benefit Bronzer, I'm using that on the bottom lash line and trying to blend that out with a pencil brush, making sure to really blend out and diffuse the color so it doesn't look too harsh. And then using that same brush, I'm going into this NARS eyeshadow to really highlight the inner corner. And now I'm taking the Stila Stay All Day liquid liner pen to give her a really thin line. She has smaller eyelids, so you want to keep the line as thin as possible. Then she just curled her eyelashes, and now we're going in with this mascara from Sephora on her top and her bottom lashes. To finish off the look and make sure it's all set, I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray and spray a few pumps of that, and I know she looks really wet right now, but it'll dry, and it'll just make sure her makeup is gonna last all night long. This is the completed look, guys. I hope you guys really enjoy this look. It's perfect if you are attending a wedding, if you are a bride, this look would be absolutely perfect on you. I hope you guys really enjoyed this tutorial. If you do, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. We'll talk to you guys in my next tutorial. Don't ever forget you are so beautiful. Bye, guys!